real life sunshine. Oh, you fine, like you got angels in your bloodline. I just wanna see you shine, just give me a sign. I'm trying to get in time with your waistline. If I let you fuck, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just being honest. No, you ain't used to women talking out of pocket.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jodessy, and I'm going to start this video off with an inspirational person, Pacifiers and Rollers. So if you don't know, Pacifiers and Rollers is my big cousin, and she is a mom and an entrepreneur, and she just started her jewelry line, not jewelry, like hair accessory line, Pacifiers and Rollers accessories, and I am also proud of her. I'm gonna put her picture right here. You're gonna see her natural beautiful hair that I don't got, because even this is a weave. Like, you gonna see all of it and you're gonna be like, damn girl, she got mad hair. Yes, she do got mad hair, and it's not genetic, because what the hell, like, then it's hell. Anyway, now let's get into the story time about me getting roofied for the first and only time that I got roofied, which is interesting because my video is about not remembering my name. So I'm gonna let you know what happened. So at this time I was in my sorority. I'm still, I guess, in my sorority, but I was really like active in my sorority. I think I was like president or vice president or social something, because I was like that forever, like that 4-term rule. I felt like I did 17 terms. Like, these girls was lazy. So at the time we had, your sorority name ain't even your real name anyway, so I'm gonna just say the sorority name, right? Whatever. So we had I had like my little clique, and my clique was, I'm gonna do sorority names, not real names. I did, or maybe I should do real names, because like my circle of friends knows them by their sorority names. So I had Olivia, I had Courtney, and I had Kirsten, that were like always around me. I had these circle of friends, and I was also dating Cheyenne. So this was like sort of my friend group, and we had all decided to meet. We were going to this party from this other sorority, and like, I had a few friends in that sorority, so like I wanted to go, and the party was uptown in Harlem, I believe. So because Courtney lived in Harlem, we decided that we were gonna all meet up at Courtney's house, right? Yeah, I think we met up at Courtney's house. We met up at Courtney's house, and we were hanging out at Courtney's house for a little bit. We went to the deli. It was like a whole thing, and then we decided that we were going to head over to this party. Now, we had also met this girl. I don't know her actual name, so I'm going to name her Red. So we had met this girl Red, and she was like a bomb personality. She was great, and she also had lived in Harlem at the time. And she actually lived a few blocks away from the party place, like maybe 4 blocks away. So we get to this party place, and it's pretty much regular party vibes. Like, there's a bouncer, and you have to give him your ID, and then you go down like this narrow staircase, and there's the party. And I remember going down the staircase, and the party wasn't really packed at that point. Like, the party wasn't really packed at that point. No, I don't remember what I was wearing, which always seems to be like a factor in these things. But I was just wearing one of my normal outfits, probably like jeans and a nice top, who knows, because I don't remember it being too hot, but I don't remember, it was probably like 65 degrees, 70. So I went down, and I remember like there weren't a lot of people, and I instantly start looking for people I know that aren't people I came with, because I want to make my rounds, say hi to everybody, let everybody know Desi the partier has arrived, which I'm still not the partier, but just say hi to everybody that I know and whatever. And I see people, and I see this girl named like Vogue, and I was like, hey girl, what's up? And I was seeing a bunch of people, and it was really, really cool, right? And then I go in, the way the party area was like kind of shaped was kind of weird, where like there was like this main like rectangle room, and then like it kind of like closed off a little bit, I guess, for a bathroom and closets and stuff like that. And then there was like this smaller square room, and the smaller square room is where they had like the drinks in the bar or whatever. And I think the DJ might have been over there too, just to allow that rectangle room to be like the party area. So I'm not a drinker, and at the time I was not drinking, I was not smoking, like I did nothing. So I had Vogue was behind the bar, and Vogue asked, "Hey Des, you want anything to drink?" And I was like, I'll just take water. So she gave me water. It wasn't in a bottle, it was in a cup. So she gave me a cup of water, and I was like, okay, thanks so much. Like, you know, I didn't pay for it. She didn't make me pay for it, which I don't know if that's like, is she in trouble with the sort, like, because I wasn't gonna pay like $2 for water anyway. So I drink water, and I'm drinking water, and the whole night I'm drinking water, and I'm just going back to her for water. This place is getting more and more packed, but like it's getting packed with like people who are not Greek, which is unusual for a Greek party. Like normally in a Greek party you'll have like 1 or 2, 5, 10 people that weren't Greek, but like this party had like 30, 40 people that weren't Greek. And I was like, huh, like, and it's like an instant, like you see someone and you know right away they're not Greek. Just like it's the way you carry yourself, it's the way that you represent yourself when you're out at a Greek event. Like you would not ideally see a Greek like sloppy drunk, or like if somebody is sloppy drunk and they're Greek, like their sisters and brothers are really like, gotta go, like, you know. So I was seeing these like thuggish looking guys, and I was just like, this is weird. Like it felt like, you know, Flatbush had just come in to, or Harlem had just come in to this party, and I was like, this is so weird. So I wasn't really walking around with my friends. As you know, I'm like floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. And I just remember like the lights were like so powerful, and I felt like I was just like kind of getting a headache maybe. And then just like the lights were powerful, and you know, sometimes I get headaches from like my ring light being really powerful, so like that's normal for me. But then I'm walking with my cup of water that I keep refilling, and it was just like walking, and I'm walking a little like, you know, like drunkardly, and I am like trying to figure out like, why do I feel so like dizzy? Like I have a headache, which is normal, but I also feel dizzy, and like I'm stumbling, and I was wearing high heels at the time, so I'm like stumbling on my heels, and I'm just like, this is not normal, like what is going on? And like, you know, you start doing these, like you're closing, you're opening your eyes, closing, opening your eyes. And I opened my eyes, well, because I was still stumbling through the party, and I see like, I opened my eyes because I bumped into somebody, and I've bumped into this man, and he is like, I don't really call him a man because I feel like we're all pretty much kids. He looks like he's maybe in his 20s, and at the time I was like 20. So I bumped into him, and he's like, he grabs me by like my forearms, and it wasn't like a come here, it was just like a steady yourself, like, you okay? And he was like, yo, watch where you going, ma, like what's good? And I look at him, and I'm just like, so I take a step back, and I guess I was trying to register for like if I know him or not, but I didn't. And I take a step back, and I'm looking at him. I'm still holding my cup, which at this point is like a fourth of the way full maybe, and I'm still holding this cup, and then I'm backing up, but I'm stumbling back. Like I'm stumbling this whole time. Like for what reason am I stumbling? I don't know. And then like I turn, and I see more guys, and they're all facing me, and I turn this way, and I see more guys, and they're all facing me, and I realize like I'm in a circle of guys, and I'm like, oh. And I just keep turning side to side, like, how did I get in a circle of guys? Like they all look around the same, like they're in their 20s, and they're not Greek, and I'm like, how did I get in a circle of guys if I just walked straight? Like, did the circle part and allow me in and then close around me, or did this circle like form because I was here? And they're all looking at me, and they're all like kind of like smiling, expecting, like, I don't know, but it felt very wrong. Like the situation felt wrong, and I don't know where I was beginning to panic, which is so easy for me because I panic often and easily. And I felt a hand grabbed me by like the back of my shirt, and I went flying backwards. And it was Cheyenne, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. And she's like, what are you doing? And I was just like, I don't know, like, I don't know what's happening. And she's like, yo, like, who are they? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you drunk? And I'm like, no, I've just been drinking water. And she looks at me and she's like, what? So I guess she rounds up everybody else, and we decide like to leave because I'm clearly unable to function at this event. And that's weird because, like, if you know me, I'm always able to function at the event. Like, me, I don't drink, I don't smoke, like, I'm always functioning at these damn events. So it's weird. And as we're walking home, I'm stumbling, and I am like on top of her, like just stumbling, and I feel like I'm passing out. And it's not dehydration because I've been drinking water all night. It's not like I'm hungry or anything. Like, I feel like I'm passing out. And she brings me we go to Red's house. And I don't remember anything after getting to Red's house. I remember waking up. And she was just like, what did you drink last night? And I was like, I drank nothing. And she's like, you don't remember saying, you don't remember? And no, I don't remember anything after I got to Red's house. And we came to the conclusion together, and like, I think Courtney and Olivia were there. I think Kirsten might have left, or maybe she was there, who knows. And we all came to the consensus like, yo, I feel like you might have been roofied because your behavior is consistent with somebody that was intoxicated and you were not. And you don't remember getting here, like being at, like, I don't remember actually, I remember walking, I don't remember actually arriving, and I don't remember going to sleep. I just remember waking up on her floor. And it was just like, and at that time I wasn't like the type of kid to really sleep outside of my house, so like I had parents to answer to, so it's not something I would have done if I was like, you know, in my right mind. But that was like such a scary experience to think that like somebody could taint my water. Like, who the hell would taint my water? And I know what you're thinking. You're like, because I'm like, Vogue is handing me the water. I would put my life that it was not Vogue. Like, she's not that type. But I'm just like, what is going on? I probably was walking through a crowd and they dropped something in real fast. But it is a scary experience. That's what y'all going around doing to people? Like, are you serious? No, it was so scary. And I just, wow, I hope no girl, like, it's unrealistic, but that should be like, the sentencing on that should be so hard and so firm that dudes are afraid to try it, because that is ridiculous. And then how do you even make a case for rape or anything like that if you don't remember? Like, that is the scariest thing. And I just thank God that, like, you know, the friends I had there, Olivia and Courtney and Kirsten and definitely Cheyenne, and they were just so good that they were able to protect me in that moment and make sure nothing happened to me. But like, God forbid they weren't there. Had it been like, you know, like now where I don't speak to any of them, like, God forbid it would have been that where I don't speak to them anymore and I was in the same situation. Like, I would just hope that I had like as good of a friend as I had then now that would also be able to save me from it. So let me know if you've ever experienced something like this or thought that you have been. I'm saying it as I'm saying it. I'm like, damn, do I really want you to let me know if you've experienced it? But let me know if you think I was roofied or not. And if you've ever had a feeling that you might have been roofied, like, yo, let me know. Was it scary for you? Well, I think it's scary for everyone. That should be like universal. But let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching my channel. And you guys will see me, your girl Jodessy, a little bit later. Thank you. Bye.